So we have a rough one ahead. I'm on a 5-day weekend. I took a little time off, and today's day 1, and I need to clean out the pantry. I haven't done it for a little while. I did it maybe 6 months ago, and it's time for a refresh. So I figured I'd take you guys along with me to see how I fare during this project. We have 4 pantry areas, but my goal is to clean out 3 of them. This is going to be fun. So welcome to the Amy Learns to Cook kitchen. It's Wednesday. What's up? Okay, so this is pantry part 1. And this is the one in the biggest need of help. There goes my door closing. I have, look at that. Look at all my cookbooks down there. I use in the pantry these metal racks. And the reason I do that is because when I have food on stuff, I want to be able to clean the racks. So I just roll these racks outside. I hose them off so they're nice and clean, and I don't have to worry about it. So this is my baking side of the pantry, and this is sort of my cooking side of the pantry. Probably need to get my light on in here. So it's time to start. Let me get going on this. Okay, the first rack is out. I've already found a few things that are expired, so I'm getting rid of those. So now I'm going to unload all this onto the island, and I'm going to check all the expiration dates. Okay, we're still going. We are on rack number 2. We have all this off of the other rack. We took out some. I had a few expired things, but not horribly bad. So onward. Okay, so here we are. I got all my flowers off of this, and they're over here. That is the state of the flowers. And I got some over here. I got some Aldi stuff here. Got my bread dome over there. And this is why you have to do this, because these get so dusty, the rails get dusty. So taking it out and spraying it off gets all that dust out of there and makes it nice and fresh and clean. So I really love these racks. Makes cleaning them a lot easier, and you don't have to worry about them rusting or anything like that. Okay, shelf 1 is done. It's looking really good. We got rid of some stuff. I took my cookbooks out of here so it won't junk this up so much. We have some bins up here. These actually fit pretty good. I have my dried fruit and berries and nuts up here. Marshmallows. Don't ask me why I have a whole container of marshmallows. Croutons, and that is for my dried chilies. So these are like 18-inch Lazy Susans. They fit perfectly on these Seville Classic racks. So we have sauces on there. And this is really good. And here are my little can racks. I'll put links to all these in the description. These can racks are amazing. I love them. And yeah, I got some cereal down here. I bought some Lucky Charms one time because I was like, oh, nostalgia, right? And then we had some and I don't like them. So, oh, there goes Eric. So we will have to finish that box off. I got a bunch of Rice Krispies for Rice Krispie treats for these. So this is shelf number 3. This is the last one. Oh, thank God. Yeah, mostly can racks on this one. And so here we go. So how do you guys think this is going to look? Do you think it's going to be amazing? Or do you think that I just took the weekend off? It looks pretty amazing. Little peek. Little peek. Little peek. There we go. Look at it's all cleaned out. So this is the new pantry number 1. Nice and cleaned out and beautiful. So to give you a quick little tour, like I said, I have these baskets up here that I use for specific items, and I labeled those. I have these big Lazy Susans here that I have on each of these shelves. I have a can rack down here for canned goods and for pasta sauce. And I have my bottled water down there. So this is what I kind of say is my zone 3. And I'll tell you about my pantry zones later. I'm going to do a top 5 things that I learned when organizing my pantry video. And I'll tell you about my little zone plan. So up here, I just have some things that had nowhere to go. They are raisins, which I do have a nuts and berries, but I have overflow. I have some chocolate chips. I have various salts here, and I have my beans there. I have my flours. This is all purpose. This is bread flour, and I have my rice down here. So up here is some of my specialty flours. I have spelt, pastry, buckwheat. I have all kinds of ton stuff. I have cake flour, and I have self-rising flour. I have my grits here. I have semolina. I have sugars here, white and brown sugar. I got my everyday flours. So I fill them from these little vaults, and then I fill them in here, and this is what I carry to the kitchen. I have my polenta, cornstarch, and some cooking twine. I have some syrup, corn syrup. So this is a rack just for canned goods or something related to baking. I'm not using it a lot right now. I have some of this cookie butter. I have more cookie butter, sweetened condensed milk, dry milk. Down here I have some different kind of wheat berries, like kamut, potato starch down here. Down here I have specialty sugars like sugar in the raw and some malt syrup. And back there I have some chocolates. And here I have some overflow brown sugar. So on this side up here I have some cake plates and a couple bakers. I have some of my cookbooks that I'm working with right now. Got some Avalanche, got my Joy of Cooking, got some TK, Julia. I have some more spinners here. These are great. Breadcrumbs, popcorn, ketchup. I have these set of books baked from scratch. I have all the volumes. I still have these things. If you guys remember last time I organized my pantry, I have these that I bought from the dollar store like 7 years ago, and I'm still using it, and that has all my pasta. So I just pull it out, grab some pasta. Down here I have some canned goods, canned beans, Rotel, have a bunch of Better Than Bouillon. I have some canned fruit down here, and that's about it. I'm so happy because this stuff is all cleaned up and looking amazing. I'm exhausted. This literally took me 2 days to complete. So just be aware that if you start a project like that, you need to have the time to do it. So we're going to be talking about some of my tips, some of the things that I learned while I was doing this project, and I'll share with you some pitfalls and some things that worked really well. So I hope you enjoyed this. Cooks, happy Wednesday.